Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are starting with Urban Bricks 2, and then we're going to slide our way into some Karmic Tales 3 and see how these cards align with one another, right? I just reached in that good old magical drawer of mine and pulled out some decks. Let's see what's going on, right? With your person, what they're dealing with, whoever's on your mind, whatever. What's going on in your life? Would you marry me if I asked you today? Guys, would you? Is there anybody in your life right now that if they showed up tomorrow and they asked you to marry them, would you do it? Is there anybody in your life right now that you would say yes to? Go. Is it? Is there anybody that shows up tomorrow and say, will you marry me? Would you say yes? That's a hell of a question, guys. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. Now, will you marry me? If I ask you today, will you marry me? And then they go on to say, but I don't know why she won't leave me alone. So they want to marry you with a tyrant on their back. Who in their right mind is going to enter into a marriage like that? So you're going to enter into a marriage, not saying that you would, but you're going to enter into a marriage knowing that your new husband is being chased by an ex? Who does that? Who signs up for that type of drama in their life? One or two things are going to happen. Somebody's going to end up in jail, and somebody's going to end up in jail. Especially in 2025, right? People don't play about their husbands. People don't play about their wives. And then this little troll of theirs won't leave them alone. And you're going to be like, well, I'll be damned. I just got married. I just got married with a T, not a D. I just got married. Anyway, guys, Karmic Tales 3. Isn't it funny? I pulled that deck out and then I said, what will Karmic Tales 3 bring? Isn't that something? That's very interesting. Spirit is a trip. Alright, so what's going on here, right? Would you marry me today if I asked you? But I don't know why she won't leave me alone. Jeez Louise. But can you leave her alone? Now, see, here's the thing when people say, why she won't leave me alone or he won't leave me alone. That's all fine and well. But you can stop that. You know how? It's real easy to stop people from bothering you. You stop taking their call. You don't respond their call. You don't respond to their texts. You don't read their texts. They go on red. You slide delete. You don't even look at the shit. You take it a step further. You block them, right? They get another phone. They try another way. Go to your local police department. File a restraining order. Have them served. Tell them you're being stalked. It's real easy to stop somebody from bothering you today. It really is. But if those people, if this person that says she won't leave me alone, if they don't go the whole 9 yards, then they like that shit. They like being chased. But then they'll tell you otherwise. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. She won't leave you alone because you're still entertaining it. You're still entertaining it. Stop entertaining it. Stop feeding it. Stop giving it life. This man is doing something to make this woman stick around. You can easily put your foot down, guys. It's real easy to cut a person off. It really is. And if they're that crazy, then you get a restraining order. They go even further, they get arrested. It's real easy. You can wrap that up real quick. You can wrap it up real quick. Real quick. That is not an excuse. That person is still feeding that bear. They're leaving food outside. The bears are coming up in your yard, right? What's going on? Karmic Tales 3. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because you're entertaining it. Tarot reader. Who are you? Are you a tarot reader? Is this who they're talking to? Or they're dating a tarot reader and they're like, look, I don't know why she won't leave me alone. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know why. Guys, you could be a tarot reader. Maybe you have a deck of cards. I don't know. Maybe you're not a tarot reader. Maybe they went to a tarot reader. Maybe they are a tarot. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. I don't know what the tarot reader is, but it was the first card out. Whatever. Maybe you're a tarot reader. I don't know. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. The freak? Yeah, you do. Because you're entertaining it. Either that or you're just as weak as she is. Guys, I must be on one today. I don't know. I need to stay on it. They're trying to stand in their power now. They're trying to stand in their power. Whatever. Put their foot down. Stand strong. They may feel that this person, this woman or whoever that won't leave them alone is living in their lower self. And they probably are. And she probably is. Because if you're chasing this man and you won't leave him alone, then you are living in your lower self. You probably think that's the only man for me. He's supposed to be with me. I love him. I love him. And that's all fine and well. And that's dandy. And you can die loving this person. But if they don't love you back, you did that for what? You can't make nobody love you. You're just draining yourself. It's a soul tie. Cut that shit. Pray about it. Throw the Bible in the situation. You know, read the good old Bible. It's always there. So this person could be living in their lower selves and holding on to emotional baggage. She can't let go. She needs therapy. He needs to stop feeding the dragon. Because, see, some people like that stuff, too. Some people like to be chased. Even though they say they don't want to be with that person. But they like it, though. They like it. So she's holding on to emotional baggage, but he keeps giving her a bag every week. He gives her an empty bag every week, and then she fills it up and brings it back. You kidding me? Holy Spirit, what's going on? Let's do one more line with this here. I gave my power away. So they feel like they gave their power away. But now they're trusting in the universe. Okay, so they gave their power away. Now they're trusting in the universe. They probably dating a tarot reader. I don't know. If you're dating a tarot reader, she probably already know about your mess. She already knows what's going on. Not that she has to pull cards on that ass. But she knows about that ass, okay? But you don't have to pull one card. I'm just saying. Like, I'm that tarot reader. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't pull cards on myself. I never have. I don't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. I've never even had a tarot reading. I won't do it. And I tried going with my friend, and the few times that I went, I think I told y'all these stories, and she told me to sit and watch her get a spread. This was years ago. I was in my 20s. And the tarot reader that was doing the reading, she asked me if I could leave the room, and I said, well, she told me that I can sit here. And then she told me that I had energies, that I had a gift or something, and that I was blocking her energy. So I had to leave that reading. I was like, girl, I'll go sit in your car because I ain't got time for this. You know, I'll fling her table. At that point, in my 20s, I'll fling your table, right? I'll just pop your stuff. I don't care. So I left, right? So then we tried again. It was like maybe later in the year or something like that. It happened 3 times. It happened twice with the same friend and then one time with a different friend. So with this, the same friend, we went to a different tarot reader, and she said, well, this one here, she'll let you come in, blah, 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 because she went there before with other friends. So we go to this lady's house. So I'm in there. I'm not getting a reading. Don't want a reading. You know, whatever. So we come in, and the lady stopped me. She said, no. I said, why not? And then I told her about the other tarot reader. She told me that I have gifts and that I'm very powerful and I just don't know it. But it would block her reading. It would mess up her reading or something. I was like, you know what? I'm so over it. And that kind of spooked me because I was like, well, what kind of powers do I have? I was in my 20s, guys. I wasn't touching this tarot stuff like at all. Wasn't going even near it. Didn't even want to go to a tarot reading, right? Didn't even want to go. So she told me that. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then the last time I went, we was at the Jersey Shore. And that's when I went and I got my belly button pierced. So we go. And then my friend Mary, she was like, let's go and get a palm reading. It was a palm reading. I was like, okay. And there was like these little tents in the back room, inside of a room. You know how they are. And then it was like a tent. So Mary said she was going to go first. And the lady that was in there, she looked at me. And guys, I kid you not. I kid you not. If y'all can go back into my readings and find it, maybe you got to go back 5 years, you will hear the same story verbatim. So this lady here, she just looked at me and she said, normally she had a little accent or whatever. I said, I know. I said, I know. I said, I'm so powerful. I said, I'm so powerful. I said, I'll leave now. So then Mary said, what's going on? I said, Mary, I'll tell you later. I said, but I can't be in here while you're getting your reading. So then I went out into the other room. And even though they were sitting in this little teepee tent, the lady was like, no. She said, I need to leave. Like, stand outside of the, stand out there. I said, Mary, I said, I'm going to be over here with them. You know, I'm going to be out here with them. You know, whatever. And at that point, I said, I'm done. I said, I'm never walking into a tarot reading. I'm never doing any of that stuff. Apparently, I have powers. I'm magical. Ooh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't feel that way. I don't act that way. I am not a goddess. I am not a priestess. I am not any of those things. I'm not the empress. I don't claim that stuff, right? Because I ain't idolizing nothing that I shouldn't be idolizing. But I'm not. But okay. So that was my story. I don't even know how I got there, but I got there. So maybe this tarot reader, just how I said, is very powerful and she doesn't need her decks, period. So this man may think that she doesn't know what's going on. She knows what's going on. She knows what's going on. She knows what's going on. And she may not know for sure why this person is hanging around or they can't leave you alone. But she knows what's going on. And you know she knows. Period. Anyway, that's why they're coming with the slow approach. And they're like, well, will you marry me? Anyway, what's going on? So now they're standing in their power, guys. They're trusting the universe, right? Whoever this man is dealing with, apparently she's living in her lower self. She's a narcissist or whatever. I don't know. She's a narcissist. It's all about her. It's what she wants, blah, 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 blah. Or maybe he's the narcissist because he's feeding it. He probably narked her so much, fed her so much, gave her little bits and pieces and she gobbled it up, and now she's stuck on this man, right? And she's carrying all this baggage because he's a narcissist, which is really a pain in the ass. So a narcissist, they like to be stroked. They like to be chased, right? And they like to do the hurting. But on the flip side of that, they can't get hurt. And whoever this person is that they want to marry, she probably spanked that ass a few times because those are the ones that they chase. Those are the ones that they chase. They don't chase the needy ones. They do not chase the chaser. A narcissist will run over a chaser over and over and over again because that's what they do. That's what they do. So if you're dealing with a narcissist and you don't know how to deal with the narcissist, the best thing you can do with the narcissist is leave them alone. Period. Because that'll crush them a little bit. You know, and then maybe they'll think twice about being a narcissist. I don't know. But she's holding on to this emotional baggage. Let's get one more card for this person here. I hope she wakes up. She's guarded from past issues. This man threw her through the wind. Whoever this lady is, if this is you, if you're this lady, let that man go. Let that man go. Now, to the woman that he wants to marry, I don't know who she is, but she must be somebody. Holy Spirit, clarify if I ask you today, will you marry me? Who is this woman? Because it's clearly a man asking. Who is this woman? This woman here knows all his secrets. He probably also didn't follow his intuition when it came to that woman. He's up in his head about this one. She knows all his secrets, though. That's for damn sure. Holy Spirit, clarify this tarot reader, this psychic, whoever this person is. Who is this person? They're frustrated when it comes to this person. They're frustrated. They have regrets. They're dating a tarot reader. Or that's who they want to be with. They want to be with a tarot reader. They have regrets. They know they messed up. Clarify these Five of Cups. They have regrets. It's the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, if you look it up, guys, the Queen of Cups is psychic. Just so you know. He's in love with the tarot reader. Who knows herself through and through. She knows herself through and through. And she knows his ass just as well. Holy Spirit, clarify. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. Lady, why won't you leave him alone? I mean, I know you're in your lower self. I know this is emotional baggage, all this stuff. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. Queen of Swords. She needs to make a decision. She needs to stand in her power. She's hopeful. That's what it is. She's hopeful. She's hopeful that she's going to bag this man. She's hopeful that she's going to get this man. She hopes that he's going to change his mind. He's going to change all of this stuff. He's a narcissist. He fed this person. I actually feel bad for her because, see, he's a narcissist. He's an asshole. So he fed this person and broke her down. Girl, you need to call me. I won't even charge you. We can just talk and have a conversation. And by the time I'm done with you, you would think that you had therapy. And by the time we get off the phone, you're going to be like, right? Yes, yes. Clarify this lower self. You need to call me. I won't even charge you. Just be like, look, I need to talk to you. And we will talk. She's tired of feeling left out in the cold. This King of Cups in reverse does not love her at all. She knows this person doesn't love her. She knows it. Clarify this emotional baggage. Why are you holding on, sunshine? I actually feel bad for her. Because he involves other people. He cheats all the time. Five of Wands. He's always putting her in competition with other people. This and that. And I think she just wants him for herself. Honey, baby, you have to let this go. You need to move on. Page of Wands. Either that or he's moving on and you're still fighting him. Still holding on. Look, she has fear that he probably is moving on. Girl, he's a lying, cheating ass. He's a lying, cheating ass. You need to take a page out of this tarot reader's book that she hasn't written yet. But she's probably working on it, right? I don't know. So he feel like he gave his power away. She's holding on to emotional baggage. Whatever. Clarify this narcissist. Who are you? Now the narcissist isn't happy. Sun card in reverse. They're not happy. It's the King of Pentacles. I told you. Is this card not reading for filth? It is reading for filth. It's the King of Pentacles. He has money. He has this. He has that. He has everything. So he probably wined and dined this person. He probably gave this person some really nice things. He probably gifted this person, traveled with this person, and fed them, right? That's how narcissists get you if you don't know yourself. And then they buy you and you think that's the best thing since sliced bread. It is not. The best thing since sliced bread is getting it for your damn self, right? Get it for yourself. Get it for yourself. So the King of Pentacles is unhappy because you played the game a little too long and now you can't get rid of this person. King of Pentacles, who are you? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. He may even feel used by this person or whatever. Or maybe he used her. Whatever. He wants justice. He wants justice now. He wants to make things right. But with another person. With his Nine of Cups. Tarot reader. He wants to make things right with this person. So much so that will you marry me if I ask you today? Not if you don't get rid of Tabitha. Nobody's going to marry into that. Doesn't that look like a photo Monet? That's a painting, right? It looks so beautiful from far away, but when you get up close, it's just effed up. No one is going to marry into that. You need to put a leash on it. You need to lock it up. You need to call the cops. You need to get a restraining order. You need to stop responding. You need to swipe left or right or whatever the hell you got to do. Block, drop, roll, get a new number, get a new phone. I don't know what you need to do. But you can't entertain this and expect to marry that. It'll never work. It will never work. It will never work. Guys, clarify gave my power away. Queen of Wands in reverse. They gave their power away because they cheated. They cheated for the yoni. And it was the wrong yoni because you strung this person out. Because of what you did. You wined and you dined them. Because you was busy being a narcissist. Showing off. Showing them what you had, what you could do, blah, blah, blah. Person done fell in love. They done fell in love with your rotten ass. They did. They fell in love with your rotten ass. So now this person is trying to swim away to calmer waters. They don't know if they're going to get this new beginning with this tarot reader, but they probably want to build with that person. Ten of Pentacles. Where are you trying to go, Six of Swords? Where are you headed? To the Queen of Pentacles. I told you guys, I can't. To the Queen of Pentacles, to the Empress. This man wants to be with a tarot reader. They want another opportunity with the tarot reader. And they're going to end things with Shorty Doo-Wop over here. The person that they cheated with, and now they want victory in their life. They do. They want victory in their life. Guys, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. They want this new world with that Queen of Cups. They want to try to make things work. Eight of Pentacles. They want the Four of Wands with them. They want to marry them. They're standing in their strength. I'm not pulling another card. Okay, maybe I am. Anything else from the Karmic Tales 3-day? Karmic is people pleasing, trying to do anything to get this person back, choosing unavailable people, and on the bottom it's a karmic. Lady, you gotta let it go. Karmic twice. It says lack of emotional intelligence. You're not lost, you're here, girl. You're karmic for sure. You gotta let this man go. You gotta let this man go. He's a divine masculine. She could be feeling worthless. Guys, this is too much for a Friday night. That's crazy. I don't even know how to title this. I should just say you need to read this shit. That's going to be the name of it. Y'all need to listen to this shit. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.